Joining me now is Frank Basa. He's the chair and CEO at Nord Precious Metals. Good to see you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Now, let's talk about your company and what you have here. The Castle Mine, inferred resource of 7.5 million. And you can explain these grades. The average grade 8,582 grams per ton silver, with potential for maybe as many as 100 million ounces ultimately. You also have the TTL processing hub, and you're hoping to be producing silver from tailings later this year. So bring it all together for us and explain those grades.
The grades are, this is kind of normal for the camp. And in reality, I know this might sound a little unique. They're actually low grades from historically what they used to have in the camp. So we were fortunate enough to find this. In reality, we didn't bring anything very high tech. We've just brought normal exploration tools, and we brought a younger gentleman as a geologist, and he found this. So we found nice grades. It's possible that there's probably more there, but we're still just exploration. So we're doing another 30,000 meters. We thought we only had 5 or 10 veins when we did finish our last program, and now we're testing it with about 30,000 meters to see if there's more.
So 30,000 meter drilling program, what are the goals beyond that?
Well, the main thing is we want to see if the model works. Actually, we did pretty well on Thursday about 8 p.m. It confirmed the model. So we found something that shouldn't be there. And we just sent a picture because we got a lot of excitement. So there's there.
Okay, very good. And that's when you're going to start drilling. Do we know?
We started in December.
You did already. Okay, very good. Yeah. All right. So you also bought some leases for the Gowganda Silver Camp, and it consolidates the land package. So why was that important for you?
Well, what we were trying to do is actually enlarge our land package. We've been slowly adding to it, and there's another land package we're trying to acquire. We'll see if we can pull it off by the end of this month. It actually increases the value of the asset substantially. A lot of these old workings in the early days, and I'll give you a good example. We were underground at our mine. We were drilling from underground, and we hit stuff 5,000 grams a ton. They didn't mine it. So I guess 5,000 grams a ton in the 30s was low grade.
Right. That's just not high enough. It's not enough.
No, seriously.
No. Right. So you've got a 3-year path to production.
Yeah.
Tailings this year, we hope, or you
target,
hope.
Yeah.
And then run us through the timeline for the other production.
Okay. The thing is, let's go to the tailings first. First of all, the Ontario government changed the whole, which I'm really happy this gentleman for it did wonders. We were actually in production 8 years ago, and we were underground. We actually were mining, and we poured 1,000 silver ounce bar. Immediately shows up, says, "Frank, you're doing this." Says, "Production. You got the wrong permit." So we tried for 6 years, and we just couldn't get the right thing done. So we stopped. And lo and behold, these guys came around and said, "Look, you have a recovery permit." And I said, "Okay, I got to see this." He says, 80 days to get a permit. Well, somebody got a permit in north of us. I said, well, it really works. You can really get a permit in 80 days. You can't get that anywhere in the world, eh?
So well, that's good. So you like working in Ontario. You like the current premier and operating in Ontario.
In Ontario, I'll tell you now, it's fantastic.
Lastly, with the recent financing was heavily oversubscribed. Yeah. Can you describe that demand, what you make of the current market, and maybe sort of sum up the investment case for Nord Precious?
I think not just unique to me, but I think anybody silver, gold, long overdue. Silver, I couldn't believe what it did. You know, went over $100 an ounce. That scared me. And I said, I hope it crashes. It did.
Yeah.
So a lot of my investors called on the weekend, says, "Frank, what do we do? What do we do?" It says, "I hope it goes lower."
Yeah.
It wasn't well received, but it says, got to build a base, and then it'll probably go even further higher. So we're in new territory. I've never seen this before. You know, if you look at the charts, I've never seen that. And actually, it's scary for me. I've never seen that before. I like gradual, you know.
Right. So maybe the euphoria has been blowing off, and we can it can get to a more stable up and to the right, and build a base and not.
But I think go crazy again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's still quite a small market, isn't it? And it doesn't take a lot to move it.
No, if you look what they did to when I was raising money, It went from basically 10 cents to 47 cents. We didn't even close our placement yet. And we had to cut it back, and then the exchange called me and slowed me down.
Oh,
And we agreed to it. You can see our patterns, our chart, our chart pattern. You'll notice we slowed down quite a bit.
I see.
Yeah,
All right, well, thanks, Frank.
yeah, a pleasure.
Okay, we'll see you again.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you.
Very good. Frank Basa, Nord Precious Metals.